Hi guys, it's John Mansell, exboozehound. Hope you're okay. Usually when I do my vlogs from the car, I'm sitting in a local park called Liso's, and because it's a nice place to go, get out the air. But this one, I'm doing it a little differently. I'm sitting on the drive at home because I've just gone to start the car and the battery's flat. 2 or 3 days ago, that would have probably been me going batshit crazy, bursting into tears, throwing my toys out the pram, and shouting about how the whole world's against me. Today, I just lit a fag. I started the vlog smoking the fag, but it don't look right, so I've started it again. This vlog might go on a bit. I'm not 100% sure everything I want to say, but the first thing I do want to say is, after my last vlog that was called Just Gotta Keep Going Part 2, that was on the 29th of January, I got a couple of comments from two guys who we've been friends since we were children, and this is what the first one said. Hard to watch that one, John. You look shattered, mate. Still here if you need a chat. Couple of thumbs up and keep fighting. And then the next one says, you do look tired, John. Thanks. This has been the toughest period we have faced in our lives. Everyone has a battle. Everyone has different problems they can't share. You are not alone, but you need to be stronger. You are doing so well and inspiring people. You are a published writer, for God's sake. How many people have achieved that? Find something each day and you will find a focus. You have helped so many. That is more than most have achieved in their lives. Get that spark back. And then the original guy replied, good call. Do your best, get your spark back, John. And then lots of thumbs up. Now, initially, when you have mental illness, whatever it be, at the moment mine is, I guess in the main it's depression, and it's very, very difficult to fight against sometimes, and sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And sometimes it's really, really difficult to read when someone says to you, you've got to be stronger. And I think I replied, and I've spoken to both these guys today, and just had a discussion about that. It is hard to be told that you've got to be stronger. And but he's right. He is right. And I know I will have said it to people in the past. It's my phrase that I use a lot is strap on a pair, and I have genuinely used that when I've been talking to somebody who was close to tears. It's not the subtlest approach, but it's sometimes you just have to say it how it is, and Paul's right. I do need to be stronger. And since that time, I have tried to be stronger. I haven't really made massive progress, but to be honest, just this morning with the car not starting, it has shown that I've made progress. I haven't, like I said earlier, thrown me toys out the pram and gone a bit bonkers. The other thing I think is really important to say at this stage as well is that it's a horrible thing to talk about, but year on year suicide increases, and year on year it still remains that men are those people are 3/4 of the statistics, and it's horrible to call it statistics, but 3/4 of the suicides are done by men, and I believe, and a lot of people believe, that's because men just can't talk about their mental illness or their difficulties or their issues. Well, bullshit, you know. I've done many a vlog, and to be honest, you know, it's not the first time my mates have commented. It's not the first time that I've spoken to them and they've spoken to me, you know, about my my issues. And you know, it's important that you, if you are a man and you are struggling at this moment, maybe that you've had mental health issues for years, maybe this is the first time that you've ever had anxiety or felt depression or felt stress, you gotta get it out there somehow, whether it be to a GP, your friends, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your brother, whoever. You've got to speak to somebody about it and do something about it, and keep fighting. You know, I'm not going to lie to anybody. This, you know, I'm worried about how far back I've fallen through this period. Now, if you've been up to date with stuff, I had a really active 4 years. I had the breakdown in 2013 and started a vlog, and then for 4 years I did a lot of work, did a lot of meetings, helped a lot of people online, and did a lot of stuff, vlogs and blogs and meetings and stuff like that. And then at the start of 2019, I fell apart and never really managed to get myself, you know, fully back on track. That's just the way it is. And then obviously 2020 was a fucking disaster, and has left me struggling. And then you get into 2021 and things ain't getting an awful lot better, and it seems as if we're still a way off from things getting back to more like normality. And that is crushing me. It is slowly destroying me. But the other day I had an email off someone who asking for my thoughts and I guess sort of expert by experience thing. I don't like those words, but wanting some sort of input from me for a certain service that's you know being looked at. And in the email they put they'd been talking about me. And it says, your strength and courage at empowering people to manage mental health needs. And that sentence really hit me hard. And the reason it hit me hard is because I started going back into it, was because I fell apart at the start of 2019 and never really clawed it back. And I've not been able to do anything in 2020. My plan was to, and I'd done a database of all the local schools and that, and I've been into a number of schools before and talked to the children and young adults there about their mental health issues or my mental health issues and experiences to help them, you know, perhaps not live such a difficult life if we can intervene earlier on. Reading that email talking about strength and courage, one of the things that has been bothering me for a good while is the fact that I'm not the ex-boozehound that I was in that first 4 year period. I am weaker. I want to get back into helping people, but I know what happened last time and how it fell apart, how it became too much. Because at the end of the day, I was a person with mental illness trying to help other people with mental illness and addiction issues. And in the end, it got to a stage where it was too much for me. Too many people were asking too much of me. And so when I try and get back into things, it scares me that it's going to help me. It's going to make me fall apart again. But doing that vlog and getting those comments from two of my male friends that I've known for a long time, speaking to them both this morning to say thank you for the comments. You know, as I said before, being told you need to be strong is really difficult, you know, when you're really down at your lowest. But it had to be said. Getting that email talking about your strength and courage at empowering people to manage mental health needs, that has reset something going in my head, in that what I was trying to do in those 4 years, I was trying to help everybody. But it's impossible. And I was doing lots of different things with lots of different organisations, lots of different individuals and things like that. You know, when I do manage to start back up again, which I will do, I've got to, because this is what my purpose is. I know that sounds a bit egotistical, but I do have something that enables me to help people like me in a different way to how the professionals would. So I did too, looking at that this morning. I'm very lucky as well that a year or so ago, when I wasn't having a good time, a girl who I've helped out, who we're friends, she's helped me as well. She put together a scrapbook for me of stuff that she'd taken off my Facebook pages and Twitter pages and vlog and blogs and stuff. And I've read that this morning, and yeah, it got me close to tears. But I wanted to just read a couple of the things that she'd picked out of what people had said, which anyway, here they are. You have given me the strength to live my life the way I want to, and to stop thinking that people are judging me, which I did all the way through school. Well, you know, that's amazing to hear. Another one. Hi John, we haven't met. I have seen some of your vlogs. You are very brave and also very inspirational. Thanks again. Both Paul and Kev commented about me getting my spark back. It's not back yet, but it will return. And I have got to be stronger. And I hate to say this, so have you. Mental illness difficulties is not fun. It's bloody hard going, and especially in these times, it's just dragging us down further and further and further. But we will get through it. You will get through it. And the way we will do it is we will do it together. We will talk about it openly. We will talk to the powers that be about them having to think outside the box, because, you know, let's be honest, there was lots of talk before COVID about the mental health waiting lists. I spoke to somebody the other day who has just been offered some counselling 2.5 years after they applied for it. moving forward, there's going to be an awful lot of people who are, for better word, who are fucked up because of the period that we've gone through. So when you come out the other end and you start asking for that help from the professionals, they will be working as hard as they possibly can. But as I've said before, and I don't like to say it, but I will say it again, as hard as they possibly can is not good enough. There's not enough resource, not enough people out there to be able to cater for everybody. So going back to that email and those words, your strength and courage at empowering people to manage mental health needs. Maybe that's why I'm here. Maybe that's why I've got to continue doing this. If it only is done via vlog form, then so be it. If I'm, if I can use some words that help you realise that you yourself have the strength within yourself to be resilient. I don't believe that sometimes. I think it's lots of bullshit sometimes when I say stuff like that, because that's what the demons do to you. They destroy you. They dig at you from inside. They reduce your self-esteem. They reduce your zest for life. They reduce the ability to smile. They destroy the wanting to be. They make you wonder what's the point. The point is we can always beat our demons. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, we can keep moving forward. I've gone on for quite a long time here, and I'm hoping people will have stuck with it. Reading through that scrapbook, reminding me of how I've helped people in the past, talking to both my mates earlier on and them sort of talking about the fact that I've helped to help people. That interesting phrase that Paul used about getting your spark back. Kev said earlier that even when you were at your worst, you always had a spark, and it's just not there at the moment, John. And they're right. They're both right. But maybe that spark has been lit. Right, time to shut up. I've gone on for too long. I hope you've made the end of this. It's gone on for bloody ages, and I hope it makes some sense. It is difficult at the moment. It really, really is difficult. As I say, I'm not going to lie. It's really, really, really bringing me down. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, and we are all strong enough to keep going. It may not feel like it some days, but we are all strong enough to keep going. I know that. You know that deep down. So keep going. Take each day at a time. Enjoy the good and ride out the bad. And just keep going. And I'll catch you soon. If you can, please share this vlog. It may help other men realise that they can talk about their mental illness to friends and family, and just that little conversation could be the difference between them taking their own lives and finding the fight to keep going forward. I know that sounds dramatic, but you know, we've got to work together to help each other. We have to find the strength and the resilience within ourselves to be able to do that. And I didn't believe a few days ago that I could. I still ain't that sure, but eventually I will, and I know you will do too. I'll catch you soon. Enjoy the good and ride out the bad. Sorry I've gone on so long. Bye.